Hey everyone, Magic Man Scott 40k here. Today doing some Dawn of War Soulstorm. I want to show you guys that I've been playing recently. I've been playing every day for about an hour, and I have a lot of new replays. I think everything from here up. Everything from here up is new. So I got a lot of new footage for you guys if you want. I think only this one is interesting though. The rest are kind of not sure. But yeah, I think this will be a good video. The rest, I'm not sure. Up to you. And but yeah, I just want to show you guys that I've been playing the game. I'm not rusty. So I've been busy. I've been getting some footage, some content, you know. I do want to try out. I've been buying other games and stuff. So I've been trying out other. I really like Dawn of War, but I do want to kind of branch out. The thing is, when I try a new game, there's already like a popular YouTube guy, and I just let him do his thing. I'm not gonna like take his views away, right? I'm not gonna like challenge that. So there's not a whole lot of Dawn of War creators out there, so I want to keep doing what I'm doing. But yeah, I got some replays. I've been playing a lot. Hopefully, if you guys want, I can make a video of all these. Yeah, I think only this one's interesting though. But yeah, I just want to show you guys I have new footage and that I've been active. And yeah, I guess that's it for that. Alright, now for the replay. So this is what is it? Dark Eldar versus Necron. And this one was really funny. Now that I did that intro, I can pretty much start the replay right away. I want to talk about like the first couple minutes, and then we can get to gameplay. I just want to show you guys that I have footage, just because I don't really make videos often. That's because I don't really have any good ones. That's kind of my problem. I have a lot of gameplay hours, but I don't have any really good footage. So, anyways, I just want to let you guys know that I could make a bunch of videos if you guys want. Anyways, just want to throw that out there. So this is gonna be like a funny one. Let me find me real quick. There I am. So I play pretty normally. I do like an anti-Necron build order. Nothing too fancy. And these guys, so what's interesting is there's like 5 Necrons, and they all do exactly the same thing. They all do like flayed one crazy. And what sucks is the flayed ones all look the same. So there's gonna be like 50 flayed ones that look the same. But they all do there's 5 Necron players, and they all do the exact same flayed one thing, and it's hilarious. What's funny is it's the exact same army, but sometimes they do a lot of damage and sometimes they don't. This guy makes a huge flayed one army and does really well. This guy makes a huge flayed one army and doesn't do anything. So it's really interesting to see like the difference. And I do think it comes down to luck. I don't think this guy is better than this guy, but this guy has a lot more kills. So I think it just came down to luck and timing and all that. But yeah, I think this is a pretty funny one. So one Necron on my team, Dark Eldar. I do like an anti-Necron build order. I copied it from someone else. It's not something I made. I just copied it. For the first like 2 minutes, that's someone else's build order. And then after that, after the 2 minute mark, I get creative and start doing my own thing. Chaos, this guy did pretty well. And Eldar. Eldar pretty much played perfectly. This is like a perfect Eldar player. Zaj. Zaj is really, really good. I like these colors a lot. Black and red. That looks good. So you got black and red. This is like a, I don't know, Alpha Legion or something. Like a dark blue. Is there a Chaos dark blue? I don't remember. Not off the top of my head. I can't remember one of. Alpha Legion's like green, right? Alpha Legion's more of a green color. I can't remember. I can't think of a. Oh, I guess World Eaters, right? World Eaters before they turn red. World Eaters were originally blue, but after a while they turn red. So this could be World Eaters. And you got this Eldar guy. This guy got really bad luck. But it looks really pretty. I like these colors too. Those are nice. In my Dawn of War Discord, these players talk about like their paint a lot. They just go into the game and just paint their guys up. So this is something people are really into. I'm interested in painting my figures, my miniatures. I've been working on that. I got some squads I've been working on. I bought them like years ago, but with all the moving and stuff, I never really had time to do it. So it's all the older miniatures, not the new ones. Anyways, so people are really into painting, so I want to talk about the colors for a minute. So you got pink Necrons. This guy was a host, I think. This is like a, well, it might be purple, like a weird purple, like a hot purple. I think this guy's a host. Duber tries really hard but gets terrible luck. He's got like a, this is actually what I like the most. I like white and blue. This looks really good. These are the colors I like. And then you have just pure blue, which looks a lot like the World Eater guy. So the World Eater guy and this guy have like the same taste, which is interesting. Usually you don't see the same colors twice. So you got World Eater colors. I think some of these people picked random. It wasn't like a serious match or anything like that. But so this was a really funny replay, and I hope you like it. I'll go ahead and start it. I think I got the intro. I took care of everything. I'm gonna be focusing mostly on Necron because that's where all the shenanigans come in. When it comes to my Dark Eldar gameplay, nothing crazy happens. So I'll go ahead and start it. I guess I'll skip the first couple minutes. They do set up a turret here, which is pretty normal on this map. This was a fail. So the Necron turret is really strong, and it's hard to take down if you repair it. But Chaos is like anti-building. Chaos is like the best at taking down buildings. So just this is like you have this really strong building, and then you have chaos, which is anti-building. So very bad luck there. And he overdid the builder. He killed the builder with the power. So that's another bad luck there. Yeah, I don't think this turret is done. So overdid the ability, which I do sometimes. I kill my builders. When I play chaos, I kill the builders all the time on accident. So I mean, it's very world eaters to kill your allies, so not a big deal. So the anti-Necron build order is to basically just go all out on your warriors, which are these guys here. So that's basically what I did for the whole game. I just upgraded these guys to max. Nothing too crazy. And what sucks is flayed ones don't have morale, so all my Dark Eldar tricks don't work. Dark Eldar is like anti-morale, but flayed ones don't have morale. So anyways, I helped make these generators, and the scarab made my buildings up faster. So that was nice teamwork there. And here we destroy the turret, all this anti-building stuff. Turret goes down pretty easy. We do take some damage. The Necron turret hits like a truck, and the repair speed is crazy. You can go from like the repair speed is nuts. It's very difficult to take down. If you play your cards right, the Necron turret is ridiculous. So as Dark Eldar, I'm pretty good at taking out commanders and infantry. So that's what I focus on. Anything that's not infantry or commanders, I just kind of ignore. I could probably take this off. There we go, make it more cinematic. There we go, some hot purple. Looking good. Now you got an anti-commander. You have all these anti-commander units. See, this looks Alpha Legion-y. This here. Okay, 2 Necron Lords versus Chaos Lord. There's a ton of anti-commander here. And the Necron Lord is like average. It's not great. It's not bad. I would say the Necron Lord is average. So it's really struggling against this army. First squad of flayed ones, you're going to see a lot of that. This is basically flayed ones from start to finish. Once these free Necrons go down, you'll see nothing but flayed ones. And honestly, flayed ones this early is not a good idea. You want like 6 generators. I would say you want 6 generators before you do anything. You want 5 or 6 generators before you make flayed ones. Okay, so here's the flayed one shenanigans. So my generator went down. This hurts a lot for upgrades and commanders and all that. So losing my generator actually hurt a lot. Necron generators are going down. This is pretty smart. Here I got my basic warrior squad. As they are now, not really a threat. I need at least, I think I need 2 upgrades before they're good. Once I get my 2 warrior squad upgrades, they'll be good. So there's a lot of already base harassment. Usually you do this at the end of the game, but there's already, you got these forward turrets. That's pretty cheeky to put a turret in your opponent's base. These turrets don't really hurt buildings. You can see this building damage is pretty bad. It's going to take these turrets a long time to destroy any building. So you can see here, this is where the shenanigans really kick in. Just a ton of flayed ones, and you can't tell who's who, and it's a total mess. And this goes on for like 10 minutes. And I think this is just hilarious to me, as someone who plays the game all the time. So, when you watch tournaments, people figured out tournaments, and there's a set. People figured out how to play tournaments perfectly. At 2 minutes, you do this. At 3 minutes, you do that. At 4 minutes, you do this. It's all like predetermined, scripted. Everyone's got it all figured out. So when people flayed one mass for like 10 minutes, anyone who doesn't do it by the book, I think it's hilarious. That's my 2 cents. And I love this. These guys are capping and decapping over and over again. So this guy's going to cap, then this guy's going to decap, and then this guy's going to cap, and then this guy's going to decap. And really, these obelisks don't really matter. Obelisks or whatever doesn't really help out Necrons that much. So I love that they're sacrificing 2 builders to just waste time. It's great. Chaos has his army here. You can see already a lot of flayed ones. If you have Resurrection Orb, you can resurrect everybody and attack again. Sacrificing your whole army and then Resurrection Orb, actually not a bad idea. I'm just gonna say these are World Eaters. They have Alpha Legion symbol, but Alpha Legion is like green. Anyways, then you have Eldar versus Eldar, but this Eldar player makes a lot of mistakes. But Zaj just completely destroys this guy. It's not even close. And I will say one thing about Zaj is he makes nothing but Dark Creepers, which is kind of boring. Zaj is an amazing player for sure, but he only makes 1 unit, and it's kind of boring. So you can see here, this is just absolutely ridiculous and hilarious. So this Necron guy gets the phase shift. He runs away. I think lightning field would make sense here. Get the lightning field up and going. This is a pretty massive Necron army already, which is weird because he only has like 3 gens. 3 gens is like unplayable. I would say you need at least plus 40. Here I attack these scarabs, free kill, basically. Warriors aren't really a big deal until they get the 2nd upgrade. Once they get the 2nd upgrade, then they're something. That's the thing about Dark Eldar. They don't really do anything until like 7-8 minutes. See, that generator getting destroyed was actually a big deal. It really hurt me a lot. There goes my Mantrix. So basically all the starting units are dead. All the free units are down. And I make a building that drains morale against a unit that doesn't have morale. That's me using my big brain. I completely forgot flayed ones don't have morale. So this building here actually does nothing. So that was a waste. And this Necron Lord went down around the 3-minute mark and hasn't come back up yet. So I'm not sure what was the point of that. Kind of awkward, I guess. This is another fight where I can't tell who's who, but that just makes it funnier. And this guy went level 2, but he's making flayed ones, and he's got the warrior upgrade. When it comes to Necrons, you should pretty much focus on one thing. You really can't afford to do two things. You can make a really strong army or a really strong commander, but you can't do both. So everybody knew this guy was coming. Pretty obvious. See, this guy has like 9 generators. That's what we want. That's what we want to do. This guy's going level 2. This guy does not have the upgrade. So this guy went basically pure economy. Really high economy. And it looks like Chaos actually out-teched everyone. Chaos went level 2. I think. Oh no, it's Chaos Lord. I think this is a new Chaos Lord. But yeah, it looks like Chaos out. Level 2. Everyone's level 1. Ton of Dark Reapers. Wraiths are better. I think 2 or 3 Wraiths would kill all this. I do think this try and destroy buildings is the way to go. That's the right thing to do. There's absolutely no way these flayed ones will hit Eldar. And then you have the Rhino. The Rhino's really strong. So like 10 flayed ones died in that fight there. Now you have 2 Dark Reapers against like a lot. A Harlequin would be great. A Harlequin can catch up to these guys and do some damage. This guy, man, the host has like no army. Maybe like fast vehicle. But he has like 0 army. And then the blue Necron is attacking me. I forget who attacked the first time. Maybe it's the same guy. Okay, now I have the second warrior upgrade. So now these warriors are actually now they're a big deal. So at the start of the game, I was doing no damage. Now I can actually do some damage. At this point, Necrons they can't really do anything to me. Necrons aren't a big deal anymore. So it's like this guy made Necron. Okay, Necron Lord down. Has the Necron? Okay, question: has the Necron Lord done anything? Because honestly, it looks like the Necron Lord was useless, and this Necron Lord was useless. It actually moved. It was here. So this blue Necron Lord moved like a foot. There's a Necron Lord here. Okay, blue one dead. This guy still has not really made an army. I'm confused on what he's buying. He basically made 10 generators, and that's it. So far, all like 5 Necron Lords have done nothing. They're still doing this cap-decap battle like it matters. I don't think this will affect the game at all. I'm pretty sure this won't. Yeah, I'm almost positive this won't affect the game at all. But we'll see. And it looks like Eldar and Chaos is focusing down the host, which is pretty mean. But then again, the host has 0 army. I have no idea what he's spending his points on. He might actually be throwing the game. Looks like he's trying to do fast vehicles, which is pretty smart. You can see here, this guy went. There's a lot of infantry here. So vehicles are anti-infantry. So vehicles were the right play, I would say. You still need wraiths. This Forbidden Archive did nothing. I just find this replay hilarious because everyone's making flayed ones, and sometimes the flayed ones do a lot, like destroy all these buildings. And sometimes the flayed ones do nothing, like here. It kind of looks like the host threw the game, to be honest. I think the vehicles were a good idea, but one, Chaos beat you to it. Chaos made vehicles first. And two, you really need wraiths or something. I'm not sure how you deal with like 100 Dark Reapers. I have no idea how you deal with that. No clue. This monolith actually goes down level 2. I think every Necron player is level 2, but they don't buy any level 2 units or any level 2 upgrades. So going level 2 is, I'm not sure why, maybe for the economy. So here I focus down the Necron Lord. I have kind of an anti-commander build order going on. Now the host makes fun of his teammates. That's expected. This guy actually took down all my generators and the Necron generators. And he took down the monolith. So that's actually a pretty big deal. This actually might work. The flayed ones might get a few kills here. Chaos versus Necrons is super weird. So Chaos is mostly a melee faction, but flayed ones hit harder. So it's a very weird fight. And I think that's pretty much it for the replay. I think everyone gives up here. This guy has a... Wow, this guy has a tier 3 monolith and a second monolith. Good for him. And these turrets are in a good spot too. So this guy actually did super well, I think. And I think this guy was the one who destroyed my generators. So well played from this guy. He's gonna get destroyed now, but going tier 3 and playing the game and making this building here, that's actually pretty hard to pull off. So good job. Yeah, I think everyone quits here. Eldar has anti-vehicle. This thing here is like the best anti-vehicle in the game. So there's pretty much nothing you can do. Eldar had these 2 Dark Reapers the whole game. I'm not sure what they're spending their points on. This guy has like 100 Dark Reapers, and this guy has like 2. So I'm not sure what that guy's doing. I think this was, everyone played excellent. Everyone did a great job. Dark Reapers super annoying. It's an interesting match. This Eldar guy is tier 3. Chaos is tier 2 using the rhinos. If it wasn't for the rhinos, I think the flayed ones would have gotten them. So the rhinos were a big deal. I'm doing anti-commander stuff. But it's really hard to keep track of the Necron Lord. So honestly, I didn't do a whole lot. I think I made some scourges. Yeah. I made some scourges for the vehicles or turrets. I think I made scourges for the turrets. Take down the turrets if there's any. Yeah, this Eldar guy, the pink one, confused me. He made like 3 squads and that was it. And everyone else has like 10 squads. So I'm not sure what's going on there. And they finally solved, this guy finally capped. So I'm happy for him. No more cap, uncap thing going on. So yeah, so it turns out the 3 Necron guys lose to the 1 Necron guy. So I think this Necron guy and this Eldar guy played pretty much perfectly. Great job. Chaos, I think, honestly, I would say, so Necrons pretty much instantly lose. I would say Necrons pretty much instantly lose to Bloodthirster, or even tanks. So I would say either fast tanks or Bloodthirster, probably a fast Bloodthirster, or even Demon Prince. Necrons basically instantly lose to Demon Prince, so I think that would have been a better choice. But this Chaos guy does have the most kills. I checked later. This guy does have the most kills, so it worked out. Yeah. I don't know if this turret here did anything, so I'm not sure. But yeah, I thought this was a really funny replay, and it ended up being really silly. He's got 2 sacrifice circles, I think. I think this circle here is just for defense, because it has, 3,000 health, which is like ridiculous for a building. 3,000 health for a building is pretty crazy. This building costs like 100 points, and it's super hard to destroy. So I think that he put that out there just for defense. But yeah, it looks like 0 of the Necron Lords. It looks like 0 of the Necron Lords did anything. I don't think any of the Necron Lords got a kill or really did anything. So that's interesting. Usually, so the Necron Lord is probably the best in the game because it can do like 50 things. So it's interesting to see the best. There's 5 of the best commanders in the game, and none of them did anything. So it's interesting. But yeah, I think that's going to be the end of that. I'll show you the end screen. Nothing too crazy. So, the guy who went full economy actually has less resources. Duber, I guess Duber was the best player, huh? Duber has the most economy. So good job, Duber. Eldar has the highest score. So let's see here. So Eldar and Chaos have over 100 kills. Good job. Eldar has like 10 deaths. That's pretty crazy. 10 deaths is nuts. It's really hard to make buildings and fight at the same time. It's like impossible. So having 10 deaths is crazy. And it looks like Eldar has the most kills. Yeah. Eldar on both teams. And it looks like Aaron has the most buildings destroyed. Aaron on the second team. You got the most buildings destroyed, so good job. And it looks like Duber had the biggest army. So really interesting match. So Duber had the most economy and the biggest army. So Duber did really well. Except he has the smallest amount of kills. So that sucks. He had the biggest army, but like no kills. And I think my warriors were almost maxed out. Not like fully maxed out. But I think they were upgraded to a point where Necrons weren't really a problem for me if I went up against them. I can take them out, no problem. It looks like Chaos had the most amount of blue, which makes sense. He had map control. So Chaos had the most blue. Looks like there was a little bit of trading, but not a lot. Just a tiny bit of trading. And looks like Chaos had the most upgrades. And I guess that's it. So thanks for watching. If you want, I can make a video of all those replays I showed you at the start. I think this is the most interesting one out of the list. The other ones aren't as good, I would say. I think this is the best of the bunch. Let me know what you guys think. Was this one funny? I thought this one was hilarious. But let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.